My name is Kiran Raj. My class is DAM 4A. My matric number is 23 DAM 18 F1021. Okay. Today I will talk about the introduction. The main objective of a global shipping company and logistic providers must be to seek ways to improve customer service and satisfaction, reduce distribution and transportation costs, and eliminate factors that cause inefficiency. The ultimate goal of logistics is to coordinate all efforts of the company to maintain a cost-effective flow of goods. Logistic service providers management is the outsourcing of logistic operations to third-party companies or clients. Use the third parties known as a logistic service providers (LSPs) to provide logistic service. LSPs may provide logistic service to one or more clients at any given time. Clients may choose to outsource a portion or all of their logistic service to one or more LSPs. This is a third-party logistic inbound process, and they have three pillars. First one, the supplier. Second is a client's ERP system, and third one is the WMS for LSP. Okay, and this is the process of the third-party logistic inbound. This is our objective. Our objective first one is to find out the flow of goods from company warehouse to end user. Second is research on how a company outsources their products to other countries. Third is to do some survey on which modes are preferable or outsourcing. Fourth is to recognize the logistic service providers is LSPs, concept in a company. Fifth is to find out type of product that company make.
Hi, my name is THASYA binti HAMID and my matric number is 23 DLS F2024. So I will explain about mode of transport. Transport modes are designed to either carry passenger or freight, but most modes can carry a combination of both. For instance, an automobile has a capacity to carry some freight, while a passenger plane has a belly hold that is used for luggage and cargo. So each mode is characterized by a set of technical, operational, and commercial characteristics. For example, we have land of transport, and then we have sea of transport, and we have rail of transport, and the last one is air transport. Okay, so we are doing this survey for 50 respondents. We got 23 female and 27 male. And then we got 16 intern, and then we got 19 part-time employee and 15 full-time employee. So for the first survey, we are doing for type of company product. So this is our graph. Okay, first we got perishable good, and then next we got non-perishable good. Next we have finished good, and the last one is semi-finished good. Okay, a perishable is a type of food with a limited shelf life if it's not refrigerated. Meanwhile, finished good are products that have completed the manufacturing process but have yet to be sold to customer. So the highest is finished good, which is 33 respondents, and the lowest is non-perishable good, which is only 3 respondents. In conclusion, most companies make a finished good product other than non-perishable good.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Amirul bin ABDUL. Number matric is 23DLS 18F 2004, and I'm going to continue present, which is geographic area our company cover if concerned with export. Geographic segmentation is a component that competently complement a marketing strategy to target products or service on the basic of where their consumer reside. As we can see here at the graph, there's a 4 country: Thailand, Singapore, Myanmar and Japan. Okay, most of the company export their product to Singapore, which is the total is 27 respondent, and the least area that company export their product is to Myanmar, which is the total is only 1 from 50 respondent. The second highest area is Japan, which is the total respondent is 12 from 50 respondent. The Japan is this yellow bar, Myanmar is the grey bar, Singapore the orange bar, and Thailand is the blue bar. In conclusion, majority of the company export to Singapore, then Thailand, Japan and Myanmar. Service. Next, logistic service provider that company outsource. Logistic service provider mainly deal in service such as transportation, warehousing, delivery and other related operation. Warehouse logistic involve all the people, process and program required to keep your item moving in, around and through your warehouse. An organized warehouse save employees time, reduce overall cost and help you deliver product and service to market faster. Export-import logistic management offer the benefit of having an import-export service provider handle this challenging aspect of your business. Freight forwarding is the coordination and the shipment of goods from one place to another via a single or multiple carriers to ensure that goods arrive on time. And outsourcing distribution help to mitigate increased costs and give you the ability to better manage inventory level. And lastly, the blue bar, packaging or labeling, help companies to decide if they wish to outsource this service in future. The next graph is about logistic service provider concept. As we can see, there's 2 bar here, blue and red. Logistic service provider concept is the most important to make marketing strategy in each company. Third party logistic, which is the blue bar, is the most voted concept of the company, always used because it elements of distribution, warehousing and fulfillment service. And the red bar is a fourth party logistic, got the least number of vote because it is the outsourcing of logistic operation to a single partner. The partner will be responsible for assessing, designing, building, running and measuring integrated supply chain solution for the client.
Hello guys, my name is MOHAMAD bin ZULKIFLI MOHAMAD, and my matrix number is 23DLS18F2044. Alright, I'm from the DLS4B. Today I want to talk about the graph for the number 6. The graph for the number 6 is about part of logistic outsourcing. I want to show to you guys that this is the part of logistic outsourcing and the part that take looks of the resources. Most of the part that always look the resources is the company, which has 23 votes from the respondents. The line of logistic in the company will generally determine which marketing structure it choose, such as transportations, distributions and corporations. The second vote of part logistic is the customer and the company. This part is also help the company to satisfactory the needs of the customer. Alright, the number 4 is the fourth party logistic that has 5 votes from the respondents. The fourth party logistic is just take the outsourcing of logistic operations to a single partner. The last one is the customer. The customer is the last vote of the outsourcing. Customers simply do not have to do any production process, but they can only evaluate it in terms of the goods that they need. Okay, after the graph for the number 6, I want to talk about the graph for the number 7. This graph is about a mode of outsourcers. The mode of outsourcer is very important to perform the distribution or logistic process. The most mode of outsourcers is the road transport, which has 29 votes from the respondents. The road transport means transportation of goods or personnel from the one place to another place. There are many advantages of the road transport comparison to other transport. The investment required road transport is very less compared to other modes of transport. The second mode of outsourcers is a sea shipment. Sea shipment have 9 votes from the respondent. Sea shipment is the transport of the goods that using the waterway. The transport by water is very cheaper than the transport by air. Okay, the second last of mode of outsourcers is using air that has 7 votes only. The air transport have a small carrying capacity and therefore they are not suitable for carrying bulk and cheaper goods. The last mode of outsourcing is the rail transport that has 6 votes from the respondent. The rail transport requires is very large investment of capital. The cost of constructions, maintenance and overheads expenses are very high that compared to other modes of transport. There is a mode of outsourcers. Okay, after the graph for the number 7, I want to talk about the graph for the number 8. Okay, the graph for the number 8 is about a service seek from logistic service provider, or people call the LSP or SPL. Service seek from logistic service provider is a delivery AFIEQ, shipping AFIEQ, and lesser administrative expenses, lesser transportation expenses. The highest is the delivery AFIEQ, which has a total that 28 votes from the respondent. The lowest is lesser transportation expenses, which has 2 votes from the respondent. In conclusion, service seek from logistic service provider is the most delivery AFIEQ. That is the explanation from the graph for the number 8.
There are several administrative services on behalf of the company for better logistic facility. So that you can see in graph, the highest is risk management and insurance of shipment, which is the total respondent is 21/50. So the second highest that you can see in graph is transport billing negotiation, which is 14 respondent/50. In conclusion, majority administrative service of company for better logistic facility is risk management and insurance of shipment. In this graph, there are many types of selected service that are important for company, which is time delivery of shipment, lesser transportation costs, lesser administration expenses, risk management and insurance of shipment. So that you can see in graph, the highest is time delivery of shipment, which is 20 respondent of 50 respondent. So the lowest in graph is lesser administration expenses, which is 4/50 respondent. So the conclusion is outsourced manufacturing consists of hiring people outside of the company to assemble parts of or build an entire product. The main reason why company choose to do this is because to cut costs. Labor is often among any company's largest costs. Outsourcing parts of the production line to a third party leads to a significant decrease in a production cost. It is more affordable to outsource production processes to companies that have a comparative advantage in that area than to produce them internally. Many times, one of the greatest advantages of outsourcing is to utilize assets already in place without making any investment in fixed costs.